So you guys might have seen the drama recently. There's a video made by this creator where he slanders my name and calls me a scammer and liar.
All right, what is going on, everybody? So Nick A30 finally responded to the drama with that YouTuber Arcch. And all right, you know what? Nick A30 might have just hit the nastiest double pump straight back to the lobby in his response. So let's just say I low-key side with Nick A30 here, at least for the most part. Now, I ain't gonna spend too much time going over what happened with this YouTuber Arcch. Chances are you already watched the video about this because everybody and their entire family heritage has made a video on this Nick A30 situation. Basically, I guess this YouTuber guy who's just starting out hit up Nick A30 in a donation, like a $4 dono, asking him to give him a challenge. Nick A30 was like, I don't have a challenge to give you. Mods, find him and his family and set his house on fire. Okay, I'm kidding about that last part. He didn't actually say that. He's not base enough for that. But he did say to respond to him with a challenge so he can say it on stream for his little Fortnite video. Then, you know, whatever. He thought of one. He hit Nick A30 back and basically started claiming that Nick A30 started purposefully ignoring all his donations and being a pretty sassy, a pretty rude guy to Arcch over here. Now, I thought the situation since day one was a little overblown, you know, with him literally claiming in the thumbnail that Nick A30 is a scammer. But you know, there are two sides to every story. And let's look at Nick A30 dissecting that video apart and see if he's truly a scammer.
There has been a lot of misinformation and overall just blatant lies. So first things first, when I reacted to his video originally, you might notice his title of the video was Nick A30 scams his viewers. And if we look at what the video is called now, it's Nick A30 scammed me. He's clearly using my name to create a false narrative to gain views and propel his channel forward.
You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money.
This is a wild claim with absolutely zero proof.
Now, alright, this ties in what I said earlier. This situation was a little overblown because it's clickbaity as fuck, alright? I'm not gonna hop on Arch's ass too much for that. Because, you know, every damn YouTuber got a clickbait, bro. That's just the game. But the previous title, Nick A30 scams his viewers, I mean, you gotta show, like, other examples of him scamming his viewers, you know, not just you. Now, the use of scammer in this situation is already doing the most, alright? But since Arcch changed the title to Nick A30 scam me, I suppose that means he realized that he was in the wrong for that, and he changed it. I mean, there's nothing you can really do besides that.
On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
At no point whatsoever did Arcch reach out via Twitter, email, any social media platform, or through another donation saying that he would like a refund, because everyone knows I would refund that donation within a heartbeat. I know it's not about the money. Otherwise, you would have asked for a refund, you take down the videos, but I know you're not going to. And I'm not one to censor anything. Everyone is more than allowed to have their opinion, make videos on me, form opinions. I will never DMCA strike, copyright claim them, or anything like that. People want to get upset at me for censoring certain words in my YouTube comments and in my streams. And that's because, like, hey, I gotta focus on the positive. I want to spread good vibes. I don't want to focus on the negative 24/7. Yeah, there are moments where I might not be 100% positive, but I try my absolute best. And I've learned throughout the years, the more—
Yeah. Shut your trap butt, alright? Life is not rainbows and sunshines. Get that positive, motivational shit out of here. Gosh, man, can Nick A30 just break character for a little bit and call Arcch over here some names or something? Now, that would be something I'd pay to see. But, you know, Nick A30's over here cool, calm, and collected. Now, fair enough, he makes a good point. If Arcch over here truly felt like he got scammed, you know, you'd be out there asking for a refund, trying to get that shit back. But I don't think in his video showed that he communicated with him in some way to try to get that shit back. Apparently, he never hit him up on Twitter or anything like that. Instead, he just makes a video, which, you know, a little suspect, alright, I can't lie.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it.
This is just weird because, like, he could just say any challenge.
I've streamed Fortnite for 7 years, and people have asked me for challenges every single stream. I'm out of ideas, bro, and I could sound like a broken record and say one chest challenge, but, like, at the end of the day, how many videos are people gonna watch where Nick A30 gives me a challenge and that's the one chest challenge? Like, how boring would that be? So I try to be a little more reserved so people can't just use my name and say Nick A30 gave me a challenge, and it's the same thing over and over again.
Now, Nick A30, in my opinion here, was kind of making this a big deal. Could have just gave him something basic. He made the whole process a lot harder. This is basically gonna be Fortnite brain rot content where they're gonna be like, yo, Nick A30 challenged me to do this and I'm gonna do it. You could have just said something basic like all the other videos, one chest, for example. The drop Fortnite and go talk to some hoes challenge impossible. Something light like that, you know? It's not really that serious in my opinion where you gotta think of something original every single time somebody asks that.
So I would like to specify, I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the one chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge? He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation.
I want to show you guys the stats of the stream stream real quick because I think a lot of people often forget when I'm streaming, I have to be focusing on the game, the chat, the donations, the alerts, the subs, every single thing on all 4 platforms that I'm streaming on. So let me show you guys the stats. This is my main YouTube channel. I had 5,000 average viewers, 14,000 chat messages. On YouTube Shorts, there was an average of 1,700 people watching at one given time. And the same goes for Twitch. And on TikTok, let's say around 3,000 average concurrent viewers. My point being, whether it's a chat message or donation, I might miss it sometimes. People know this, and at the end of the stream, typically I go through my full list and get caught up on everything.
I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me.
One thing I actually noticed when watching this back is the donation messages he's making and typing out in the video itself, they're not what he actually said when he donated. I logged onto my Streamlabs and I'm able to see the exact donation messages. His second donation was, bro, it can be any challenge, just anything off the top of your head, even if it's been done before. Thanks. I mentioned some in the last dono, like one chest or shotgun only, lol. Appreciate your content, man. Not trying to spam, just sending you money, LeMayo. Brother, you asked me to tell you what I would like you to say, and then you don't read the message.
We was getting flexed on by Nick830 earlier. He was showing every single viewership statistic to put us in our place. But nah, he does have a lot going on. He's streaming on multiple platforms. You know, there's a lot of donations, a lot of people trying to come through to talk to Nick830, which does increase the chances that he's not going to see every single donation during the stream, which is a little weird on Arcch's behalf because I believe in the video he was trying to claim that the Nick830 streams didn't have a lot of people in them. It's hard to respond and meet the demands of everybody. So that's completely fair. You might have missed a couple, maybe some miscommunications were at play, but where he talks about the messages that he was typing in the video weren't the exact same that he sent over, I don't really think that's a big deal. He was probably trying to recreate to the best of his memory. I mean, they seem pretty damn close from what he initially said. Maybe they sound a little rude, but I think Nick830 is stretching and pulling a little bit here. Anyways, let's move on.
Felt like Nick was just trying to squeeze as many little $2 donations out of me.
If you felt that I was trying to get more and more donations, why did you keep on donating? Why not just stop it right there, move on to another streamer, ask for a refund, and then be done with it? And as you see now, with 2 videos on your channel, you clearly were looking for drama and you were looking to profit off my name. And if you think I'd be willing to risk my career and risk my name and brand over I'm just going to be generous here and say a $15 donation in total, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you don't gotta purposely mislead everybody just to get a video out there and build up your subscribers.
Yeah, you know, that's completely facts. Nick830's over here making a fortune playing Fortnite. You know, it's probably less than $15 what he donated. The initial donation where he asked if he can get a challenge was like $4. Don't see a world where Nick830 would be maliciously trying to scam somebody for that low amount of money. I really do think it's more likely that miscommunication was at play, he missed your donos, or maybe something else ticked them off about you, who knows. These messages, I'm not gonna lie, you did kind of sound like you were a little entitled for him to fork over a challenge to you, so it probably just became an ego battle at that point. But anyways, I'm more so gonna side with old Nick here.
Don't know why he was acting like a man-child about this. I mean, this man is 29 years old and is having some sort of tantrum because I donated to him.
I genuinely just wish there was a lot more positivity out there, and the clips that would get views would be the ones where I'm actually responding positively and giving people challenges, being nice and shout outs and thank yous, but nobody cares about that. All I ask is that you just understand there's always 2 sides to every story. I'm not gonna make any more videos covering this. I want to just focus on the positive because, again, you focus on the positive, it tends to create a more positive community.
I'll save you guys a lecture, you know. He goes on to the positive rant again. Anyways, Arcch responded to this. He said that his only regret was the video thumbnail, apparently. So he also goes on to say that Nick830 tried to make him seem like a clout chaser, which, I mean, I don't know, man. If you truly felt like you were scammed, you made no effort to try to get a refund. And I think the word scammed was a bit of a stretch. Maybe if you titled the video Nick830's a weird guy or something, but hey, that would obviously get you a lot less clicks, right? Both of y'all aren't 100% in the right. Nick830 did seem to be a little upset over it at one point, but you know, he is the positive guy, but he's still human. 24/7, he's not gonna be like that. I do think it was more likely than not that he missed some of your donations. There's a lot he needs to keep track of. You're not really entitled to get a challenge from him. Anyways, it's gonna have to be a GG. Nick830 ended up refunding all his donations, and I don't think Arcch is gonna make another video about this. He did say in the community tab that he's not going to, but you know, if he does respond or this becomes bigger than what it is, I'll be covering it here. So, you know, like and subscribe the video to support the channel, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.